welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Nicole. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for clicking on this video. If you enjoy nail polish related content, do consider subscribing. I upload new videos every single week. If you are in fact a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope everyone's having a fantastic week. Alright, so I have another video for you today. This one is for the April Hella Handmade Creations. If you are new and have no idea what Hella Handmade Creations is, it is a monthly indie collaboration based in Hawaii. All items are sold on a pre-order basis, which is pretty standard for indie collabs, and items tend to ship 3 to 4 weeks after the sale period closes. As per usual, I will have all of the sale information down in the description box, along with links and social media pages. If you would like social media pages for each individual brand, do check out my blog post where I also put all of my swatch photos. But if you didn't know, I do link all of the brands that I feature in my videos. I list all of their social media pages over on my blog post. And also down in the description box, I will also have timestamps for everything. And don't forget, also I almost forgot, there are polishes coming to the overstock section this month. I do believe that these ones are coming in from September. And don't forget, overstock polishes are extremely limited. You will definitely have to be on the website when these launch on the 14th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern time. Because when I say limited, I mean like 5 polishes or less are some of these. Alrighty, so now that all that's out of the way, let's just get into this video. First up, we have Bee's Knees Lacquer with It's Capitalism, Baby. Bee's Knees Lacquer is continuing their American Horror Story theme, and this polish is described as being a bright spring green with a strong orange to green shimmer. It's priced at $13 for 15 ml and has no cap. It's Capitalism, Baby had a beautiful formula. The green base was exactly as described, and it did not feel overly thick or thin, and 0 application issues. It is on the more sheer side, so you will definitely want to build it up for opacity. I did still have some visible nail line with it in 3 coats, but this one is sheer enough that you could play around with it as a topper or use a visible nail line blurring base. I did find that the shimmer in here is so strong and glowy that it does largely distract from your visible nail line, but you will still see it even with that gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. As I mentioned, the shimmer is very strong and glowy. To my eye, I was mainly seeing an orangey gold with like a little bit of green at extreme angles, and there were no brush strokes through it. So I swatched this one in 3 coats plus 1 coat of top coat. You will want top coat for a nice glossy finish. Removal will not be overly difficult. It won't be difficult. I don't know why I was saying overly. And no issues with staining. Next up is Colores de Cara with Perito Moreno. This polish was inspired by South American landmarks, in particular the Perito Moreno Glacier in Argentina. This is described as being a medium blue to turquoise thermal base with a multi-chrome shimmer, turquoise and blue metallic flakes, plus silver metallic glitter. It's priced at $13 for 15 ml and has a cap of 100 bottles. Perito Moreno had a really great formula. It was slightly on the thicker side, but I did not have any application issues. I found the thermal aspect started changing on me right away and pretty easily. In person, I wrote down that I thought this one was like a medium blue to a lighter blue. All of the components spread out very evenly and easily. This one will have a little bit of texture to it, so I did pair it with a glitter smoothing top coat. I had a hard time seeing the reflective glitters on the nail. I don't know if I just didn't give this a good enough shake, but I just had a really hard time like getting a lot of like bam from those, but I could see like little sparkles on the nail. So I swatched this one in 2 coats. Since it was on the thicker side, I didn't want a chance going in for 3 coats. I've kind of been preferring that with reflective polishes as of late. This one will be on the more difficult side to remove if you try to scrub it off. I used a peel off base coat, but you can also soak this one off with minimal issue. Next up is Cupcake Polish with Agatha. Cupcake Polish is continuing their WandaVision theme, but this polish is inspired by Agatha. It is described as being a purple shimmer polish filled with a red to pink shimmer. It's priced at $13 for 15 ml and has no cap. Agatha had a really great formula. The base did not feel overly thick or thin and 0 application issues. I feel like it kind of went on kind of similar like a jelly, but not as quite as sheer as a jelly polish tends to be. The shimmer was extremely strong and very glowy. I was seeing a reddish pinkish color shift with like gold at extreme angles. This one is going to be a 2 to 3 coater depending on your own personal preference. I did find that the 3rd coat added some depth as well as opacity. but it was passable in 2 coats if you wanted to stop there. It does dry down a little bit dull, so you will definitely want top coat for a glossy finish. For some reason, I thought this one was going to stain me, but like no staining issues here. Removal will also be very easy. So I want to mention for the Heather's Hues polish, my bottle broke. I broke it. When I was finishing up the day and I was cleaning things up, I knocked the bottle over and it broke. I was able to save some of the polish, but I lost most of it. And this bottle is actually an emptied bottle of one of my other various Heather's Hues that I used up. I usually do my photos first and then I do the live swatch right before I want to get the video up. So I did not realize that when I put the polish back in a new bottle, I did not realize that it was going to thicken up. So essentially, what I was able to save has gotten pretty thick. And I did not realize that until I was recording the live swatch. So I feel like the formula and application of the polish in the live swatch portion is not great. I did not have any issues with it when I was doing the swatches. But like what I was able to save, it was thick. So yeah, I just wanted to preface that before you all see this first part of the live swatch because yeah, I was just kind of in shock at how thick it got. It was exposed to air for a little bit before I was able to get it into the bottle because I was busy cleaning up. So yeah, that's the preface that it looks pretty dang thick, but I did not find it thick when I was doing my photos at all. Alright, back to the live swatch. And now we have Heather's Hues with Shivering and Shaking. Heather's Hues is continuing their Billie Eilish theme, and this one is described as being a peachy pink acrylic base with a pink to orange to gold shimmer, a touch of hollow sparkle and hollow flake. It's priced at $12.50 for 15 ml and has no cap. As I mentioned, application for this one is just all over the place, like between the polish being thick, my brush not like getting fully like saturated with the polish. It was just a very difficult live swatch application. I had none of those problems with the actual polish itself when I was taking my swatch photos. It did start off a little bit sheer and a little bit uneven. I think it will likely be a solid 3-coater. You will get significantly more opacity with it in 3 coats, like what you're seeing here versus what you were seeing during the live swatch. The shimmer in here is also very, very strong and glowy. This is reminding me of another Heather's Hues polish that was like a light pink. I'll have comparisons up on my blog post because I'm kind of having a brain fart at what that polish was that I'm thinking of. The hollow flake and hollow sparkle in here are going to be very, very gorgeous on the nail. So I swatched this one in 3 coats. I do think you'll need 3 coats for full opacity. Nothing in here will dry down textured or be difficult to remove. You will want top coat for a glossy finish. Okay, and so the first and last non-nail polish item I have to share this month is by Heather's Hues, and this is her What Is This Sorcery lotion. This month's scent is called Princess Bubblegum. And here is the packaging. So the What Is This Sorcery lotion, the theme for this one is the show Adventure Time. It's priced at $7.50 and you get 2 ounces of lotion. The scent description for this one is as follows. A sweet, juicy bubblegum fragrance with top notes of orange, pineapple, and banana with hints of peach and cherry over a vanilla base. This one is capped at 40 jars. And please do not forget, if you are allergic to nuts, this product does contain oils derived from nuts/seeds. So this one is going to be extremely sweet smelling, which I personally like. I'll be honest, the bubblegum part of the fragrance, it does smell exactly like the pink bubblegum. I will say I didn't think I was gonna like a bubblegum scented lotion, but it's grown on. I've been using it off and on, and I will say it has grown on me quite a bit. If you do not like extremely sweet scented things, you're not gonna love this one. This one's very, very, very sweet smelling. I will always say this Heather's Hues, the What Is This Sorcery lotion is my own personal favorite lotion. This is what I always use like everywhere. The scent on them, I personally don't find the scents overwhelming. They are fairly strong, but I find that they tend to dissipate fairly quickly too, so you're not going to be like smelling like your lotion for like ever. I should have put some lotion on before I started recording this. How did my hands get so ashy? Showing people stuff and my hands are all dry and ashy looking. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I can definitely smell the like the different fruitiness. Like it's just a very fruity and sweet scent. I wish Heather was still doing wax melts because I would actually really like this one as a wax melt.
And the final polish we have is by LynB Designs, and this is Pentagon of Anguish. LynB Designs is continuing their Properties of Polygons series, and this polish is described as being a teal-based multichrome with a green to teal to blue to indigo color shift, as well as scattered holographic sparkle. It's priced at $13 for 15 ml and has a cap of 150 bottles. Pentagon of Anguish had a beautiful formula. This one is going to be extremely sheer. I shouldn't say extreme. It's going to be very sheer. But that sheerness does help the shimmer effect really pop from that base. It is sheer enough that you can also use this one as a topper. Like, it's not crazy sheer, but it's just a little bit sheer. I did have some visible nail line. I'll also show this one in one coat over Hollow Taco's board meeting. It was like a bright medium blue creme. The holographic in here was also very strong. I really wish it wasn't raining when I swatched this one, because this one would have looked absolutely gorgeous in natural light. I did change my lighting a little bit just to better see that holograph. So the shimmer in here was also very strong. I was mainly seeing like the green to teal to blue kind of color shift in it. I don't recall seeing any purple. So I swatched this one in 3 coats on its own plus top coat. Removal will not be difficult. You will want top coat for a nice glossy finish.
Alright, so top picks. They're not going to be much of a surprise to anyone. My first top pick is going to be the Bee's Knees Lacquer Polish called It's Capitalism Baby. This one is on my favorites because the shimmer in here is really, really gorgeous. Like, it's like I'm kind of just like here staring at it. It's just like really, really pretty. I'm not really a huge green polish person, but you throw shimmer in it, I'm gonna like it. And obviously, Heather's Hues. It's pink, it's shimmer. Yeah, like, no duh, I'm gonna like it. Yeah. And my final top pick is going to be the LynB Designs polish. I was so sad that I didn't get to bring this one outside. It was raining for most of the time when I was swatching these. And I don't want to be out in the rain. But yeah, this one is just, the shimmer is really strong. The holographic is absolutely stunning. So yeah, this one's on here because it's just really that beautiful. And so Hella Handmade Creations opens up on the 14th, with when this video goes up, that will be tonight at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. I would love to know what everyone else is planning on picking up. I don't know what I'm getting yet. I have to go through the website and see what I want. But yeah, I would love to know what everyone else is getting. And don't forget, I did have quite a few videos go up over the past couple of days, so I'll have those linked down below as well. And I'll see you all in the next video.